everybody. We are back. We are back. We are back.
Hey y'all, it's me Pete, back with another live video collabing with Sipping with Sure Magic.
Hey,
Thank you for
everybody.
having
We having a little technical difficulty, but guess what? We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna make it happen.
me. Yeah, yeah.
They
It's
say make
okay.
it
This is
happen,
our first
Captain.
collab live. We did the first one. We got it figured out. So hopefully this time we see. Do you see yourself live? Because that was the thing.
Right. I
Do you
don't
see
see it
yourself
on here.
live?
Yeah, I don't see it on here, but I'm gonna check it again because maybe it wound up doing it, and the other live wound up going away.
Okay.
Let me
Okay.
see.
Well,
I'm going to my channel and live. Okay, it just says
everybody.
one waiting.
Like, please support Sipping with Your Magic. If you're coming from Sipping with Your Magic, please show more support me over here, my family at P Made Family. And she's about to do a little mukbang video. And I'm about to do a little cooking video.
What you
Hey,
cooking
Shay.
good, P?
So today I'm
Hey,
gonna cook some
Tay. Ooh,
I'm thinking about doing both of them. I might do one, but I know if I do one, we're gonna want two. So
right.
the kids
That
not
that
here,
looks
so
good though.
yeah, I love some cabbage, and I like mine just before fried down. I don't
Mm-hmm.
like too much season. I don't like sausage and all that. I do pickle meat sometimes. I don't know if y'all know about pickle
What,
meat,
what's
but
pickle meat?
it's it's like it's not actually pickled, but it's a very salty pork.
Mm-hmm. She said, "Girl, do two because me alone, I need half of one."
Yeah, I know I'm a pilot. Yeah, I do too, cause I'm gonna regret it. I just
I was
know it.
really making a mess. We didn't
Well,
even
what you
start the
eating
live
over
yet,
there?
and I'm making a mess.
What you eating over
Um,
there?
Girl, I just wound up doing. I made some rotel yesterday so I could have leftovers, but then I had a taste for chicken pot pies. And what I do? Hey, yeah, yeah.
Hey, yeah, thanks for joining the live.
Yeah, yeah. Did you see the link in my comments? Because we was trying to go live on my page, but it was acting up.
Did the girl?
Yeah. So I always do like a chicken pot pie and a turkey pot pie together. I mix them.
Oh,
Yeah.
they they not home yet. I ended up Sheldon got his schedule for work, and he goes to work tomorrow for 6 a.m. He usually go in the evenings, and my appointment is in the morning. And we all know we just had the
Mhm.
storm, so the office been closed, and I was moving. I couldn't go, so I haven't been to the doctor in longer than they want. I'm supposed to go once a week, so I
Oh
had to call
wow.
to keep the girls about the night so I can make it to my appointments tomorrow. So I'm going to
Hmm.
OB. I get a NFT test and an ultrasound tomorrow. So
Hmm.
yeah, I was excited for my girls to come home, but
Hmm.
it's tomorrow.
They with their grandma.
Yep, they all right.
Good. So Yaya said didn't see it. So what I'm gonna probably have to do is when we get done with this live, just share it on my either share it on my page or something like that. Because what had happened was I had a link to where we was gonna do it, and then P wound up getting the link. So that's probably why it's not connected. Yeah, she said, "Oh girl, enjoy yourself."
Oh yeah, it's quiet. We had this live and y'all know how they is. They would have took over.
She said
So
they would just took over.
in the water to throw out. I know everybody not tilapia fans, but
I
I
like
done
tilapia. I'm a tilapia fan.
yeah. See, so that's one.
So Tay, my channel name is so my but it's I don't know, it's not showing live for some reason over on my channel, but it's sipping with sheer magic. SIPPINWIT and then sheer magic SHEARMAJIK.
We might have to do another one another time just because.
Yep, this is our first time. And I
Cause
put your link to your channel in my comments so when people go in, they can actually see it.
yeah,
Okay. So yeah,
I
I
surprised.
got, let me share it.
Yeah,
So yeah,
I
I
surprised.
got share. Uh-oh, it's the echo. um,
We ate earlier. We were so full, so that's why I'm cooking late.
oh
Okay,
really?
tagged. She got you tagged in there.
So she got me tagged. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, so tonight we talking about our YouTube journey, yo.
Yes.
It's probably
So
it's an hour.
uh-oh.
So could stick around close to an hour. I don't want y'all know I don't like to stretch it, but you never know how the conversation might go.
Right. So so I'll get started with my YouTube journey because when I first started YouTube, like the guy that I was with at the time, he already has a YouTube channel. And so I talked to him about starting a YouTube channel and everything. And so he was like, yeah, just get started. You should do your channel. So we was talking about different names and stuff. I couldn't think of what name to even charge to say for my YouTube channel. So I had like three or four of them, but they weren't like popping. They weren't sticking to me. They was like, okay, yeah, okay, whatever. And so
Right.
I knew I wanted to have a talk channel because I love to talk and I love to sip. So I knew that was what was going to be about, but I wasn't for sure what direction to go and all this other stuff. And so um, he wound up surprising me with like a green screen, and then he got me a microphone and all that. I was like, oh my God. And he was like, you need to get started on it and stuff. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna start. And then I never got started. He's like, well, if you don't start by Sunday, I'm gonna come get my stuff. And I was like, you can't come and take your stuff from me. He was like, yeah, you're not gonna get started on your channel. And so anyway, Tom had went by and all this stuff, and I was sitting in my office, and I was like, you know what? I'm just about to hit the button, and I just hit the button, and I'm like, I'm just gonna get started. And so I was just talking about different things and supporting, and I was so close to the phone, like the camera and stuff, but. I was nervous the first time. I don't even know how long I went on, but it felt good to just do it because I'm like I had been talking about doing it, and so that was basically it. And I didn't know that you can even get monetized on YouTube. It was just more so of a platform for me to just come and just show who I am and talk about, different things and stuff like that. And so people's like, you can get monetized and this, and that and stuff. And I was like, I didn't know that. So the biggest struggle in my journey is editing. Like I'd be struggling trying to edit these videos.
Really?
Yes, it'd be a mess. And I was talking about Tyler Perry's movie yesterday, the Divorce in the Black.
Yeah.
I did a video on my TikTok yesterday, and I had wound up recording the video for YouTube. Couldn't upload the video for nothing. Kept on saying storage, out of space, this, and that. And I'm like, come on. I was like, this is crazy. And so finally, I think the date Saturday, I was able to, upload it and stuff. But it gets so frustrating trying to, upload and edit and upload videos and stuff. And so that's really been like the start of my YouTube journey and how I got started.
And the
Yeah.
thing you think is just editing.
Mm-hmm.
So do you use what do you use to edit on?
CapCut.
Okay. So you
Mm-hmm.
like cutting it down.
Mm. Like when you're going in there, like
Oh,
you can
you said
record a whole.
story part.
Oh yeah, the storage part. And then even when I'm like editing my videos, like the video I just did, I wound up putting in there like when I say subscribe, hey Terry, you found me. That's my fam. Hey girly.
Hey Terry,
Um,
joining.
Yes, thank you. So when I go in and I do my video and stuff, you can do a whole hour video, but then by the time you edit it, it could be like a 35, I mean, like a 25, 35 minute video.
Cut it
Because you have
down.
to, yeah, you have to cut stuff out or whatever. And so, my thing is just like, cutting things out, making sure the music and all that other stuff, the quality of the video, making sure the lighting, because there's been videos that I did. I've seen that preview. I want to see. Yes, you have got to see it, Tay. It is really, really good. Yaya's
Yeah,
back. Thank you, Yaya.
it was good.
Mm-hmm. It
It
was really
is.
good. Now the first 7 minutes was quite crazy, but I was like, Doctor, she done said, get my boy. And then it was like they try to wheel the casket. She said, no, leave the casket. I said, Jesus, take the
My
wheel. I'm like, I'm about to pass out.
my mouth was open so wide. But Megan
Right.
did really good with her character.
Yeah, she really did. She actually wanted Corey Hardrick to be in the film with her because Tyler
Yeah,
Perry had asked like, who do you feel like is underrated and all this other stuff, and she named him, and then Tyler Perry reached out to him about doing the film with her, and it wound up being really good. It was really good.
yes, yes, it was.
Absolutely. So yeah, that's really my biggest thing on YouTube is just editing. It's not so much as content and what to do, because I can get on here and talk all day.
Yeah.
But it's just making sure that I stay up with different things, with times and stuff like that. Um,
Uh-huh.
what's current or whatever the case may be.
Trends, yeah.
Yeah, trends and stuff like that. So, how
So
did
I
you
guess
get started? I mentioned before you talked about on your thing about doing your YouTube and everything. So, how did you get started with doing YouTube?
well, my oldest daughter was about 6
Mm-hmm.
now. And she was into watching the kids play stuff that was becoming real popular. And she would always say she wanted us to start a channel. So then Beloved started becoming like real popular, and I
Uh
was
huh.
watching the seafood, and I'm like, seafood that popular? I'm from New Orleans, and we love seafood. So
Mm-hmm.
well, maybe we could do seafood balls and show them how. And at the time, I was living in the country. I'm like, maybe we could do seafood balls, and I started doing crafts and sewing. And I like to do crafts and sew stuff for my girls. At the time, I was really into my sewing as well because I was a new mom of multiples. They were little,
Mm-hmm.
so they had set me up a little sewing area in our trailer. We was living in a trailer at the time, and I started like testing out talking on camera. That was in like August 2019. So that's how I started, being inspired by being and wanting to sew on. And I thought maybe you could try to sell some clothes like that and stuff. And it life just started life and
Mm-hmm.
really get to sew as much. The kids wouldn't even give me the peace of mind. So I was like, okay, what am I doing now? I don't feel like I could do this. But I had already,
Mm-hmm.
once I started something, I'm in it. So I
Yeah.
just figured it out because initially my channel name was P Made. It's because
Mm-hmm.
it's precious and I make stuff.
Okay.
I'm like, well, I made this family too. We gonna do some family stuff.
You like, I made this family, so we're gonna make it a family thing.
Just if I get to the cooking, I get to it. I don't, and that's what
Hmm. That's
Yep.
real. So, how long have you been on YouTube?
Officially, I would say like my official video was December 2019.
Okay.
Couple things October, August 2019. Some stuff is private to this day, never been seen, but
Yeah.
it's priceless. But yeah, if you go back, you'll see like videos of Riley. She was 2 years old. Shamari was 6 months, and Shamari is 5 years old now. So it's
Oh
5.
wow. Mm. And so they're just like, what is it where people just what is it called? Batch record, where they record videos and just have them sitting.
I have a lot of videos. I guess you could say it's batch recording, but it's more of procrastination.
Mm-hmm.
Feeling like, oh, that's not going to do well. And I don't want to think like that ever again. I
Yeah.
think anytime you want to post it, just depends on the type you put, go ahead and put it out there. You know who's going to watch it.
Mm-hmm. And that's what I had to learn too, because some videos that I did, I was like, I always watch my videos back just to kind of see what they look like and stuff. And I was like, I'm not about to put that out there. I'm not about to put, but I'm like, if you don't do it, then you'll never know. Like you can't, like they say, don't waste content. You have to like just put it out there, even if you wait to post it later or something. Um, One girl used to be on YouTube. She was saying that like when she vacationed or when she did something, that's when she would like upload like old videos and stuff. That way it'll keep her in the algorithms and it'll keep her like going and stuff like that.
Yeah,
But I'm
that's
like,
a
I'm
good.
not wasting no video. I'm gonna record, regardless of what it is, and still post it.
Yeah.
Because we
Oh,
overthink a lot of time. I know I overthink. Let me speak for myself. I overthink. So sometimes it
yeah.
may be like, just post it. It's not as bad as you think, or whatever.
And then sometimes they call it imposter syndrome.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You think it's not better than the next person content, so you end up not posting it.
Then I just look at my own videos. Like, what was I on the other day? I was doing something. Did I record a video? I think I recorded a video, maybe, and I was saying something about I don't compare my channel to everybody else's channel because I do certain things on my channel. I don't do certain things, and I'm not about to change my channel to get views or subscribers or anything like that. Like I get people in my inbox like Instagram and Facebook and stuff like that, and they'll say, "Oh, I saw your YouTube channel and your SEO or this and that and stuff."
Oh, that's
And I can,
scam.
and yeah, scammers. And they be like, "Oh, I can get your channel up to this many views and subscribers, and I can get you." I'm like, "Nope, I'm not trying to grow my channel like that."
They emailed me. They done made it all
Uh-huh.
email. So don't worry about it. I get them emails a lot from them.
Mm-hmm.
They just trying to take your money.
Mm-hmm. I'm like, nope, I'm good. Like, I want genuine subscribers to come and watch my channel that get something from it, that like my channel, will continue to come back. Not that I'm gonna pay somebody to come and watch me or whatever. That defeats the purpose for me wanting to start a channel, because guess what? I don't even have to work hard if I'm paying somebody to come over and have subscribers. I can just be like, whatever,
Yeah.
just sit there and do whatever. But that's not the reason why I started my YouTube channel. So I'm like, nope, it don't work for me. So
Yeah.
with you being in your being a YouTuber and different things like that, did you come in like with a goal to get monetized, or did you know about being monetized or anything like that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Very much so. And I expected everything to happen quicker than what it did.
Mm-hmm.
And I was very disappointed when it didn't happen
Mm-hmm.
as I thought it would. Um, and that kind of set me back. I got real quiet, real discouraged, until I found groups on Facebook that was encouraging everybody to keep going and support for support, which was a blessing and a curse.
Mm-hmm.
This I didn't know about sub for sub till like I did sub for sub for like a month,
Mm-hmm.
and I had no idea it wasn't a good thing to do, and it will harm your channel. Y'all, this cat, so y'all, I got a clean passing too, by the way.
Ooh, that's looking good.
Yeah.
What all you got in there?
I just got the onions and a little bit of bell pepper. I
That
season
looks
my
good.
season. I like to keep my cabbage just real cabbage flavor and sugar.
Mm-hmm.
So I got one more to try
Mm-hmm.
to be doing over here. But yeah, I didn't know that was a bad thing. It mess up your reach. People unsubscribe. People
Mm-hmm.
subscribe get subscribers, and now I have people that's actually not going to watch my channel. In my mind, I'm like, well, if they subscribe, it'll make. And you know, this 5 years ago. I didn't know
Okay.
anything about
Right.
sushi at all. I didn't
Mm-hmm.
start searching until like my second year
Okay.
on how to grow. I just binge watch a lot of videos. Thank you, Yaya.
Yeah, do look young. Yeah, yeah.
I binge watch y'all. I love to cook over here, and it's been a while, but I'm coming back for sure. Coming
Mm-hmm.
recipe making.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, I just had to start learning like what's right and what's wrong.
Mm-hmm.
People was arguing in the group saying, I see y'all unsubscribing, and then more people started catching on saying, no, don't sub for subs, let's stop sub for sub. And
Is that the YouTube page that you got that you started, or
is
something
this
else?
no, this is the one.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I did see somebody say that. Yeah. Because they was doing one thing on I think it was like on a Friday, and they was talking about like sub for sub, and then they was like, you subscribe to me, I'll subscribe to you. But then I wound up going to one girl's page, and she was just talking about shoot 'em up, bang bang, da 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 da. I'm like, oh no, I
It's
can't. That's not my life. I can't do all that. That's
yeah.
too much for
So
me.
all just fighting to get to 1,000 subscribers.
Hmm. Yeah.
Oh, 1,000 subscribers, and it's like, okay, the group is 10,000 people.
Yeah.
So you expect in 3 days I'll have 1,000 subscribers. And
Hmm.
if I work hard enough by 2 weeks, I'll have, and that didn't happen. It's like, okay, I gotta do something different. This is not gonna
Right.
work.
Hmm.
And I met some good people there, you know, along the way with that. But
Hmm.
no, so I'm glad those days are over. Trying to figure,
Yeah.
but
I learned in that group
yeah,
when people was talking about sub for sub. That's where I learned that you can't subscribe to everybody because their content or what they do or what they represent, or you have to, when you subscribe to somebody, it has to be content that you want to see, that you want to come back to it, turn the notifications on, or whatever the case. I don't do violence. I don't like all that extra stuff, so I'm not about to subscribe to somebody's channel that's talking about I'm a such and such slapper. I'm a this, and I'm like, oh Jesus,
yeah.
no,
No.
sorry.
And you know what else? I started another thing like at year 3. It was a issue where a lot of YouTubers wanted to do this support for support thing, where if I drop a new video, you watch it, I watch yours. But people were getting angry if someone wouldn't show up in time. And it's like we're all grown with families or jobs or lives, and
Hmm.
YouTubers. So that became my next thing. So where I stopped even kind of supporting personally like that, because
Hmm.
I can't give you my every week.
Right,
If you
right,
post Friday, I can't give you every Friday. And she got Saturday, and he got Sunday, and then they got 5 people on Tuesday.
right.
Like it was just becoming a job instead of me
Yeah.
to watch the.
Hmm.
And I was meeting so many people because I had my own group, Plus, I was in a bunch of groups, and everybody just expects you to show up because you this nice person, and it's
Mhm.
no, I got oh, so I
Yeah.
kind of fell off that scene of even supporting other YouTubers unless I see the notification, I'm not busy, and I'm really interested.
Hmm. Right. Because
Yeah,
that's what I always say. Like me and Yaya, we go on every other Friday, and Fridays is my Kiba day. Like I do no work, I don't do no lazy day. Whatever I want to do is what I do. I get one day out the week to do whatever I want to do.
yeah,
But me and Yaya go on every other Friday, but that's not work to me. Like it's I call YouTube my happy place, my fun place, you know. But when it becomes work, like I made a statement about, I'm not in no hurry to be monetized because I know when you get monetized, that's work. Like you really have to,
to get to the money.
yeah. It's a lot of work to get to the money. And I'm like, I love it here. I want subscribers. I want to keep going, or whatever case may be. When it comes to the monetization thing, that's a whole nother level because it's just like, what do I want to do, or what do I want to, you know, as far as work wise, put in to have a YouTube channel, you know, because I'm like, this is my fun place or whatever.
Yeah.
And like you said, people get mad about different things and stuff. So with that said, let's speak on um, channel memberships. So you have a channel membership, right?
Yes,
Okay. So when with channel memberships, they say that that's to support the channel.
yes.
Like when you're doing this and doing that and stuff.
Well,
But is
it's
that also?
kind of things private stuff to see.
Hmm. So what does it also come with? Like, say if I want to learn something about YouTube and I'm just getting started, and I've been watching P Made Family, all this other stuff. So now you have a channel membership. I join your channel membership, and I want to ask you questions about being a content creator on YouTube. I
So
mean,
since I'm a person that likes to teach people about YouTube,
hmm
I include that. Everybody don't. Every
hmm
different things, but for me personally, it's already set up, and I forgot what it says right now. But I think I already included that in the membership.
okay,
Yeah, I
yeah,
included in the membership price to have like private group sessions,
hmm
talk about YouTube growth and things like that.
hmm yeah. I was wondering about that because there's channels like Yaya's channel. I'm a membership. I'm a member on her channel or whatever. But if I ask her something about YouTube or a question, like she'll answer it, give me, pointers and different things like that. Even before me and her, had our show or whatever together. But it
Yeah,
was like I was in this one group at one channel thing or whatever, and I was gifted the membership and I was in the group and everything. And I'm like, oh, okay, so if you're a channel member, then you can ask questions and this, and that. And so I wound up asking a question to the person that I'm paying the membership to every month,
yeah.
and they were like, "Oh, well, jump in the group and ask the group." I'm not paying the group though. I'm paying you every month. So then, if I have to jump in the group, then you're not going to get my. I don't care if it's 89 cent or 59 cent.
But I can't say that it's right or wrong because it just depends on what the tip is about.
Right.
Honest, and most people
Hmm.
don't have it for those reasons because they might want to have a different platform or a different price to do those,
Hmm.
and that's their choice. But
Right.
since usually, because I used to do lives with YouTube tips.
And yeah, because I remember it coming on your thing and stuff, asking you different questions and stuff like that.
Yeah, I've always given out free tips and
Hmm.
stuff like that. Then I did like $20 calls that'll be an hour. So I
Hmm.
supported small YouTubers because I realized how confusing it all is and how
Hmm.
or here to figure out what was going on.
Hmm.
Just to make it to 1,000 subscribers. Just simply, like you said, not trying to force the monetization. I had to stop trying to force being monetized, force being getting 1,000 subscribers. It's
Hmm.
a year to learn, 2 years to get 1,000 subscribers and 3 years to get monetized.
Mm.
Year 5, and I'm still not making money every month.
Right.
So,
So it's based off of the content and the videos that you do as far as getting monetized.
oh yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And even with, you just still never know what a topic is gonna do. You
Yeah.
know if you are engaging, keeping people engaged. A lot of people, you could think like a lot of people have had support as well.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot to put my fish in the oven. Hold on. I like my food to finish at the same time.
At the same time, I know that's right.
Get together.
Is that the tilapia?
Yeah, it's thawed out. I was about to go sit down because I got all the cabbage in there. When I found I saw the fish sitting, I said, wait, oven on? No, you got to go in.
She's like, hold on.
Yeah, but
It's so
some
funny.
people support other bigger creators um through collaborations and things like that. And
Mm-hmm.
the reach, but it still have to be somebody who's along the lines of the similar content.
Mm-hmm.
So that could help some people. You might get a video that go crazy and people come back. I've had a couple videos that did numbers, but they just don't come back.
Right.
So, and I don't know why. Still to this day, I don't get the amount of comments that I would like.
Uh-huh.
Real people that's mothers, that understand my point of view because that's my target audience.
Right.
Want to learn the recipes and stuff like that. So I haven't quite figured out how to get the money made.
Mm-hmm.
Have the
Right.
opportunity to make it, but I'm still trying to figure out how to reach the people without beating them up to be my YouTube friend. You know?
Right. Exactly. Yeah. And that's what I say too, because I'm like, just understanding a lot of things about YouTube and channels and different things like that. Because I think I have, let me see, one, two, three, four. I think it's five channel memberships that I pay for every month. And so it's like, okay, is it supposed to be like this or is it supposed to be like that? Just to kind of understand the process of it and how it works and how it goes and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
that was another thing that I was wondering about when they talk about supporting channels and doing, oh, my phone is on the spin thing, supporting channels and doing different things like that. Because honey, when I tell you I'm a now, like I'm up late, like when we get
Okay.
done from here, I'm gonna take a shower and jump on TikTok, and I'm gonna be on there till probably the wee hours. When I tell you my phone, I got both of my notifications off of my phone. It be going off. Like everybody records different time of the night. And remember when I dropped into the group, I'm like, how do y'all deal with these notifications?
I, I used to be like that. I used to be like for real.
With the
Yeah,
notifications.
it's nothing wrong with that.
And you say you should be like that with the notifications, P.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It'd be going off. And at first I was subscribed to like certain amount of people or whatever. Then I start subscribing to more people. And as people would share channels or, say, hey, go subscribe to their channel. And I watch a little bit and I'm like, oh, okay, she's got pretty good content. I would subscribe. And I had my little friend over one night. And he was just like, dang, somebody trying to come over. But that phone was going off 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning.
What's up?
I'm like, no, it's my notifications for my YouTube channel. He wasn't trying to hear that.
Yep, I had to. It took like when my man, I was telling him, look, if you see me texting a lot, talking a lot, laughing a lot at my phone, trust me, it's YouTube, social media. I be
Hmm.
on Instagram. I be getting a lot of likes. I'm like, these people need to just go ahead and follow me
Right. Hmm.
on Instagram because it's so funny over there. So I'm trying to broaden my reach on other platforms too, because that's another good way to grow when people see you in different areas. they could get to know you differently.
Right.
So
Yeah. And
yeah,
that's when I started taking my YouTube. Before, I wouldn't take my YouTube things, like whatever I was doing, I wouldn't take them to my main page. And so I just started going to my Instagram, and then it automatically goes to my Facebook, where I can share what I'm doing on YouTube, to bring people over. Like I talked about having a YouTube channel. I'm over here, come on over, check me out, whatever case may be. And different topics, or whatever we talk about, or different things like that and stuff. So I did start sharing it more on Instagram and Facebook, with my um, YouTube. If I collab with somebody, just anything I do now, I just automatically take it over there.
yeah,
Like you said, to open it up a little bit, wider to people and stuff like that.
yeah. That's a good thing to do.
hmm And then, like I said, when I'm sitting here, like, okay, I have a social media calendar, and it's like content that I'm gonna do for like the week, and it's like posting on, my bedroom candy Instagram and Facebook, posting on my regular Instagram and Facebook, posting on my jewelry Instagram and Facebook, posting on TikTok, posting on, it's like I was gonna do a video one time talking about how many social media apps or pages do we have? Like, how can we keep track of all this stuff as an entrepreneur, trying to keep up with everything and not lose track of stuff, not miss anything? It just
You could
grew.
make a lot of content around that topic.
Yeah. Yes.
People relate to it.
Absolutely.
That is the topic because
Because it's like,
we really are on these platforms.
right.
We have threads, which similar to Twitter.
Okay. And you know what, P, that's probably why I didn't sign up, because I have a threads thing, but I haven't totally went in there. I don't even understand Twitter. And I'm just like, do I need another platform to do some stuff? I don't think so. Because I'm trying to keep up with what I have.
That
hmm
like, cause see, I'm not on TikTok.
Okay.
I've tried time and time to get on TikTok. It doesn't work for me, and I'm okay with
Yeah,
that.
absolutely.
I time, but I do get on threads, and I go run my mouth sometimes and say some stuff. One of my threads got like 200 views for the first
hmm
time. Okay, so that's something. I don't know.
Right.
I also see you could find like other creators on there as well that has a reach, and they talk about events and stuff like that. So I've
hmm
been figuring that part out. I even see some people talk about they share like follow this brand to try to get a brand deal.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
excuse me, y'all. But
Yeah, because I do
I'm trying.
that TikTok shop, man, it's addictive. It's like you gotta stay off of there. But I do see like B Love and other people posting when they're like showing their outfits, or things that they wind up buying and stuff like that. That's another way to get paid. Because More Eats, she's on YouTube, but she's also over on TikTok with Eat with Quiche. And so she was sharing one time where she wound up getting paid off of TikTok, and it was like good money. She said that's really good money and stuff. I was like, yeah. Hi, Vicky. How are you? Thanks for joining. Yeah, so she gets paid off of TikTok and stuff for like doing different things and stuff. And I was just like, you have to really see what platform is what's good for you. What pays you well, what you're comfortable with, and what you like. Get my hair tied all up.
You don't want to burn yourself out trying to
Yeah,
be everywhere.
yeah. Well, I just got home. Oh, okay. I'm glad you could join us. We're about to get into P's testimony in a minute. She said, hold on. I don't want you to burn your food. I want to make sure your food is good. That's why I was trying to make sure you.
It,
But yeah, that's what I said too. I don't want to burn myself out on too many platforms and different things, because I want to keep track of stuff. And then, like, with me having my websites and stuff, especially my crafting and my t-shirt business, I want to make sure that I can tap in to see if customers did anything over there. Go back to Bedroom Candy, see if anybody left me messages. Go back to, whatever, to see if I got messages. And I'm bad about checking emails. I would tell people that I got so many emails, it's ridiculous. And so I try to go back to my inbox and respond to people, or even if I check every 2 days or something like that. And then even like when you reply back to people on YouTube and they comment on your videos and stuff like that, I literally
Yeah.
sit to make sure that I comment to everybody, not just like, I was like, thank you for watching, or, hey P, how you doing? Whatever the case may be. And somebody was saying, wait till your YouTube channel get bigger than, at that time I was at 200 subscribers, and they was like, wait till your YouTube channel grows. You ain't gonna be doing all that. I said, what do you mean I ain't gonna be doing all that? They said, you're not gonna have time. If you have 1,000 subscribers and you got 1,500 comments, you're not gonna have time to go back and reply to everybody. I don't want to be that type of person. I'm not there yet, so I don't know what it's like. But I don't want to just hit a like on everybody's thing or a heart. I want to go back and say thank you for watching, or you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't get many, but when I do, I respond, even if it's an emoji, because all of
Yeah,
that is your channel.
yeah, yeah. Like building the algorithms and stuff, and then I was mad because last week I was doing something, and then I looked on my page and somebody had commented. And this was 4 months ago, P, where they had commented. And I'm like, why am I? Somebody had commented that day. But then when I went to go reply to their comment, I seen other people's comments that was a 4 month ago video. I'm like, why am I not getting notifications to when people comment? Because I'm like, sorry that I'm, late reply, because I like to reply back
Have
and stuff like that.
you
Huh?
you have the YouTube Studio app?
Yep, I got the YouTube Studio app, and it was going to my. At first, it was going to both of them. It was going to my YouTube Studio app and my email. So I was getting double like comments back to back, and then it was saying something about I can turn that off and then just have it off of the YouTube Studio app, and then that's what I was doing. That way, I wouldn't get so many extra, notifications and stuff. And I'm like, I
Yeah.
don't understand why I'm missing people's comment on my videos when they're commenting, especially 4 months ago. That's crazy.
No, that is.
Yeah. So I'm just like, okay, everything's a learning process.
Yeah.
So let's talk about your what I say, should I say 5 months, 6 months?
The last 9 months.
Oh, 9 months. Who said no, the last 9 months?
Look, I'm gonna dig a little deeper. I'm gonna try to spend a minute per year. Let me just
Okay.
round on yo, sum it up.
Okay.
Because
Hi, Mika.
thank you, you
I'm
got me.
back.
Um, me and Shelton met. I was leaving a relationship. I was married in a prison. Okay, so I had a husband, a full grown husband that was locked up with a 4-year-old. But I was done. I was completely done. So when we got together, he had decent jobs, but it still wasn't enough to fund the lifestyle we wanted. So we ended up deciding to just drop everything and move to Texas. In the midst of me starting the YouTube channel in 2019, and we had a little something coming in because of my daughter getting SSI, and he already knew once I make it to Texas, I'm gonna get a job. We lived with my mother for a week, and we went to a homeless shelter called Family Promise. Very nice company. Very nice company. Had a private room. They gave us everything we needed. We lived there for a month. Within a month, they put us into low income housing, 3 bedroom duplex. Gave us the furniture we needed. I left everything: furniture, clothes, toys, everything, because I just could. I never wanted to stay in Louisiana.
Hmm.
Graduated from college in 2015. I had decent jobs. but I was still in this relationship with this guy, and it wasn't going good. Met a good guy, and I just wanted to figure out life and get life started because I know I wanted to leave this. So we got there. We stayed there 2019 to 2022, and we moved to somewhere near where we are now. And he ended up getting sick at work. 22, 23, 23. Um, he got sick at work in 23. So we was there for a year. He got sick at work and he quit his job because he's so used to just getting a new job. He never expected to not be without a job for more than 2 weeks.
Right.
You know, like I'm gonna get a paycheck, we'll be okay. We was paying $1,300 rent at the time because the people helped us get into low income housing, but I was over it. I was over it. The way they treat you, the way all the check-ins, they want to know everything about everything.
Yep.
It was just too much. So we were doing good with the 1,300. We didn't have enough to do everything we would want, but we always knew we gonna do better. So long as we
Mm-hmm.
had something to say, it was nice. It was a 2 bedroom. The kids could catch the bus, but he was working in a warehouse, and it was midsummer in Texas, and he felt it. Like he would come home discombobulated.
Mm-hmm.
His voice was raspy. It wasn't him. And I've seen him work long hours, go back and forth to work. Even in Louisiana, I've seen him go in the heat of Louisiana and come home, and it was never like that. So
Mm-hmm.
going to the hospital one day because he was actually vomiting. I'm not
Wow.
far into that, but he ended up needing 2 bags of fluids. So that's when I was like, you know, this too bad. You might just have to stop working. Uh, he stopped working there. He put in applications at like regular places, McDonald's, other warehouses, and this was in July of last year. Um, nothing was coming in. Nothing was coming in. So that's when it just started scary when August came around. He still didn't have a job, and so I reached out to Instacart to get back on the roster for Instacart. I'm like, okay, the apartments where we were understood the pay drop. They were giving us time to
To
like
get
get it back. So they were
right.
giving us pay week by week, which was a big blessing. But it was still no job, and I'm like, no, this not gonna work. Like the bills, we had a car note. Thank God, I just paid my car note off in March. So
Yay! Yes.
it, so November came. Mind you, he quit his job in July. We still was in the apartment in November by the grace of God. We were still paying something and everything was still on. But I said, you know what? Let's just get out with it while we have this money on the first. Get a hotel room, do Instacart, and maybe by December you'll have a job.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe December turned into March. We lived in a hotel day in and day out, working Instacart in the freeze, in the rain. Thank God not in the heat.
Yeah.
And we actually got into a program here. Well, let me kind of rewind because he was going to the workforce as well. Since he couldn't get it on his own, he said, well, let me try to get help from workforce.
Mm-hmm.
Workforce introduced him to this program called the Fatherhood Program. And the Fatherhood Program in March introduced us to another program. I'm not gonna put the name out because it's a small business in
Mm-hmm.
this area, but that houses people temporarily and help them find housing. Okay. But they wanted to put us in low income housing as well, and I'm like, no,
Not going for it.
no, get
Yep.
it, get us a landlord. That's all we need.
Right.
Like, I'm not doing it. So, right, they feed on it because they was like, well, she doesn't want the help. And no, I do.
Right.
Y'all know people. So, just give me a landlord. So, they found
Mm-hmm.
him a job I'm very much grateful for. The rules were a little weird. Like, we had to go to their church and stuff like that. And I don't like to be forced into the church.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, so we were there from March. No, yeah, April, the end of April. So April 26th, May May to June. We just moved out July 1st.
Okay.
They were like, all of a sudden, we're cutting the program out. We're not doing this anymore with the house because it was a 4-bedroom house. We had a room, and they were like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, initially, like, y'all can stay till y'all get on y'all feet. And then 2 weeks before the first, it was like, y'all got to find somewhere to go.
Oh wow. Wow.
That happened. So after all of what I've been through, 9 months of pregnancy, and at 9 months pregnant, you're telling me that you don't have anywhere for us to go. Like,
Wow.
but guys,
Right.
so they still wanted me to like come in and figure things out with them because maybe we would have been here more often. We could have, I like to just hit the ground,
Yeah.
my own 2 feet. You know, I'm trying to figure it out. And sure enough, I ended up finding this house on my own.
Mm-hmm.
It is in our budget's $1,000 a month. It's
Mm-hmm.
a struggle, it's tight, but we making do. He working every day. He's in
Mm-hmm.
school now for back. He about to graduate in August. So
Yay! Next month.
and we used to talk about that when we moved to Texas, but a lot happened. Like he broke his leg, we lost our car, then we had to move, and all of this stuff, that sets you back.
Yeah.
But you gotta figure out a way to keep going, and it's
Mm-hmm.
tag team and life together.
Mm-hmm.
So proud of him for like having the courage to try, and he's
Right.
40. I'm 33.
Mm-hmm.
When you get into those ages, it's like, oh, I'm a failure. I should have did this. I should have did that. I could have did this. I could have did that. But you had other plans, and then you
Yeah.
just life changed. The economy changed. The way people hire for jobs have changed. So it's
Mm-hmm.
not your fault. And some women I know probably will sit there and just mean mug their man like, no, yeah, you should have tried harder. You could have. No, we're not gonna dwell on the past. We're gonna move
Right.
forward.
And see what we can do from there.
And
Yeah.
God showed up and showed out. So yes, we were
Mm-hmm.
we were homeless for 9 months. The kids were happy, fed, didn't feel anything. Christmas was beautiful. They looked beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Easter, like we were going to church. We had already picked another church initially. Then we went to the other church that we had to go to. Um, they still were able to get out and have fun. They enjoyed the hotels. We had nice hotels. That was another thing.
Yeah.
I was paying for $80, $70, nothing below because
Yeah.
I just couldn't do it. And then at one time, his niece helped us with like a family plan for the Hilton. So for a month, we lived in the Hilton hotels,
Oh,
and
good.
different ones. We might go to this one on the weekend, just to give them a different vibe, a different break from.
Mm-hmm.
And they
Yeah.
I'm even glad they got to experience that and see us work so hard and see
Mm-hmm.
prayerful and, see how I
Right.
so even at their 10, 6, and 5, they learned something serious and they actually like they love God so much before, but they love God even more now.
I
Because
know that's right.
they
And
saw
that's
it.
because you instilled that in them, which is a blessing. Yeah.
Yes.
That's it. And
Yeah.
that, I mean, that was a lot because, so how hard was that? Like, did you even hesitate? Because I've seen your videos of, everything you went through. That's what I was talking about. Talk about YouTube journey. I really want you to share that to
Uh,
bless somebody else or whatever. But did you like like hesitate to decide to record those things, or did you want to be like, you know what, I want to record it, or you just like, you know what, I'm not recording it because of X, Y, and Z, you know, because some things are for content and some things are, we're gonna keep this between me and my family and we'll, you know.
I see. I research a lot, so I started looking at other people's content that do
Hmm.
hotel content, and I'm like, well, it's there. People watch it. They're getting a lot of views, and I made a couple little videos, and it's just I go with my spirit. I
Yeah,
pray on. If it don't feel right, and if God don't wake me up the next day and say press record, I'm not doing it.
yeah,
And that's
absolutely.
how, how I ended up. Like I just never got that urge to say, okay, we about to do this content. This I never got the
Hmm.
hey, look what we did, look how we
Yeah.
did it, and look where we are. Because I just didn't want to make people feel sorry for us. My kids have friends that follow them from school.
Hmm.
The kids were already kind of feeling sorry for them at school. They had saw something. Um, I didn't want to embarrass them now
Yeah.
or later,
Right.
showing their moments. You know, even though we were all comfortable and fade and this and that. And sometimes we wasn't. Sometimes we was working 12 o'clock at
Yeah.
night. They sleep in the
Yeah.
car. I get into the hotel. You know, it was moments that was wow factor
Hmm.
that people probably would have really poured into us. But I'm like, no, I have God, you know, because they could have people that pour into you and they could take from you. I
Yeah.
didn't want to even open myself up to that.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yep.
And that's why I was wondering
So
too,
it was
like when you hesitated to make the content, like with people saying, "Oh, this and that," or "Why don't you?" Da, 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 da. You know, everybody got an opinion about something, but it's like, yeah, I'm gonna open it up because it shows you from where we were to where we are. And I know
yeah.
there's a lot of YouTube content creators that do different things or say different things and stuff like that. But it's like being real and being yourself in trials and tribulations is what brings me to
Mhm.
people, like even not just on YouTube, just different things and stuff like that. Like, don't get on these platforms and act like you're somebody. you know I be seeing people like, before I did travel. Did I travel 15 trips a year? No, I didn't, but I love to travel. And so somebody made a
Yeah.
statement that I hadn't traveled or something like that or whatever, but the person that made the statement about it had made 3 trips, and it's the same person that asked to hide their car in my garage while they went to Jamaica. So you're on YouTube, not YouTube, you're on Facebook, living this like you got this whole big travel thing and this, and that, blah, blah, blah. But that's not the truth. You're not living your truth. I'm like, I am who I am. I'm gonna be Kiba. I can't change for nobody, and I'm not trying to change for nobody. When I jump on YouTube, when I jump on Instagram, I jump on Facebook, TikTok, whatever, I'm just being me. And so, yeah, there's certain things you don't want to share with everybody, whatever the case may be. But then there's things that you want to share to be like, this can probably really help somebody. I could probably be a blessing to
I
somebody
hold
else.
times. So I did do that so I could at least have the footage in different hotels in different moments.
Yeah,
I just couldn't with the every week catching pieces and bits of stuff or waking up and doing this in the room. And then again, another thing was I was so focused on the money, I didn't have time
yeah,
because 2 minutes too long could mean no room for the night.
yeah,
Honestly,
absolutely. Hmm.
what it was, I had to literally work all day to make that money and be on $0 the next day
Yeah.
because then I was paying gas too. So my goal every day was to make like $100 a day, and
Hmm.
God blessed us with that. And don't talk about if we ran out of food stamps. Now I gotta make at least 40 to feed us.
Right.
So my whole mind was strictly on the dollar every day. Bring them to school, get straight into Instacart. I couldn't do cameras. I gotta get
Yeah.
the money. We gotta
Yeah.
sleep
Because
at night.
it'd be too
Gotta
much.
eat.
Right. You like, yeah, I'm a content creator, but right now I need to move. And it's probably like fast. Like I ain't even got time to prop it up and say what I'm doing. I need to go put these groceries over here. I need to I
Serious.
totally feel it.
It was serious. It was
Yeah.
serious. Yeah. Me and
Yeah.
Chelsea all day, all day. And then once I figured out I was pregnant, the end of December, I found out on Christmas. So January, I was feeling very, very pregnant, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm having morning sickness. I'm weak. I'm exhausted, and I'm working.
Mm-hmm.
So that played a big part too. Once I found out I was pregnant, it's like, oh man, I'm drained, and I have to make this money all day.
Mm-hmm.
It was just strictly about us. So when I did get the chance to create anything, it was probably a short or live. Because by
Yeah.
then I'm comfortable, I'm inside, I could go live, we could chat and things like that. Yeah, I couldn't. Yeah,
Right. And that's so important too because as a content creator, you like everything is content, everything. There's some things are not content. So
a
when I
cat.
go take my right. Sometimes you have to be like, I ain't thinking about that phone. I ain't thinking about the camera, whatever the case may be. And I'm taking my first cruise next month, Bedroom Candy, we do our convention
Oh
in
yes.
August. And so we're going on a cruise or whatever. And it's
It's
a 3-day
nice.
cruise. Huh?
I say that's nice instead of the other event she usually does. She doing a
Yeah,
cruise.
usually in Atlanta. Uh-huh. She's only gonna be on there one day though with us that Friday because Escape 702 30W or 30W SWV they all
That's
on
the
tour now. Yeah.
yeah.
They out on tour now, so she'll be on there with us for one day, but then she has to go back on tour, or whatever. But I was like, oh, I'm gonna record, I'm gonna do this, and blah blah blah, and I'm like, I'm not gonna record a lot for my YouTube channel. I want to really enjoy the moment. It's gonna be my first cruise. I've never been on a cruise before, and I just want to like soak it in, take it in, take some pictures for memory and stuff like that. But I'm not gonna be like every minute, oh, I need to record this. Oh, let me get that because then it's gonna feel like a job. It's gonna feel like I'm at work and I gotta record this. I can't miss this, and that's not the feeling that I want to get. When I go on my cruise and everything, I'm gonna record some clips and come back and do a video about it, and put some clips in there and talk about it. But I don't want to make it a job and stuff. So I totally feel where you coming from when you're like, what we's going through when life is happening and life is life, and we ain't got time to record. You know, we'll
Yep.
get back to it when we get back to it and stuff. But it's
Yep.
good that you are still here to be able to talk about it, still be, happy about, everything that's going
Yeah, I
on
never
because like,
feel like giving up
yeah.
on YouTube as a whole. From the
Hmm.
beginning, when we moved, when we was in the shelter, when we was
Hmm. Yeah.
out, but something's there, and we can even talk about how I ended up getting connected with YouTube personally, and get gifts and everything now. The money
Right.
not there, but I just got a gift the other day,
Hmm. With building
and
connections with
that's
people on Facebook. I mean, not, I keep saying YouTube.
yeah. I received an email randomly a year ago, 2 years ago, to become part of the YouTube Shorts community group.
That's what I
And
was
it
going to
was,
talk to you about. Okay.
yeah, it was brand new, and they do they send emails twice a week about YouTube events in different states,
Hmm.
YouTube trends, uh what else? The online events. What I'm trying to
Hmm.
say, YouTube meetings. And we had like a couple
Hmm.
challenges where you can like an item or whatever.
Hmm.
So that's how I got my gifts.
Hmm. That was
And
cool. So for people to get like, because I was talking to Keeping Up with the Griffins because they be on these YouTube shorts and stuff, and I was like, y'all don't have no YouTube plaque, and I remember when you had got yours and stuff, and so Christy was like,
so
no, I don't know about the YouTube plaque or whatever. So I didn't know how you was a how do people get into that to be able to get like the things from
It
YouTube.
was a random email. I don't have a plaque. The plaque comes from when you get like 100,000, a million subscribers.
Okay, so
I have a
what's it called?
the I have a light. The last thing I got is a medal. It looks like a miniature YouTube plaque, but that's literally because I left a comment on their page.
Oh
Period.
wow.
That's how random it could be with them. They have a YouTube creators, which everybody should follow.
You
Their Instagram and YouTube is
okay?
YouTube creators on Instagram and Instagram and YouTube.
Okay.
And during VidCon a couple weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, VidCon is where YouTubers go, and it's this big festival,
Mm-hmm.
and uh, they post a lot about what's going on YouTube trends, how to do this and how to do that. So it's really good to follow those pages and interact with them.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way I think I got seen when they send surveys, and I've always said this. I've always done my surveys, and they'll say anything you want to say in the comments before you go off this survey. Yep, my name Precious, my channel name Female Family. If y'all
Right.
ever want to have here for something, I want to be a part of it. Send me something. Send me something. Send me something. I'm
Mm-hmm.
begging in the
Yeah.
surveys. Okay, it tell people y'all do them surveys. Don't sleep on them surveys. And I would every single time. YouTube Black is another good one to follow.
What's it
Make
called?
yourself YouTube Black,
Okay.
Black,
YouTube
and
blank.
that's
BLANK.
Black, BLAC,
Oh, black. Okay.
BLAC, and they
Okay.
promote other cultures, mostly Black YouTubers, and
Okay.
yeah, you gotta make yourself be seen. But they had something going on during VidCon on their Instagram page, and they asked a random question. They didn't say they was going to give you anything. The question was like, what would your supporters say about your YouTube and your presence on YouTube?
Mm-hmm.
And I said something. I could go back and find it, but I said something to the effect of that I show up as myself. And
Mm-hmm.
they inboxed me like, "Hey, that was a good comment. We sending you a medal."
Oh wow.
That's it.
Wow. That is cool. So I seen the metal like that you have, which is a round one. But what is the square one that you have that says
So
like
the
YouTube short?
mm-mm, I don't have a square one.
I thought you had something
It's
that you wound up
you talk
getting.
about shorts like the red play button.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think that's
That's
what
a
it is.
light. Yeah, it's a light. We got that for Christmas, 2023,
Okay.
for a challenge. We had to post 30 shorts in a month.
Oh, was that on the YouTuber space page? Where y'all had it was the short. Oh, it's something totally different then.
If we're doing, because she's in that group too.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Brittany's a part of the YouTube Shorts community that wins the gifts like I'm in.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Ethan, well, I don't know if you ever see Ethan.
I
Her
don't
and
think I
Ethan is
do.
he lives out there in LA too. But
Okay.
they're also part of, like if I'm in a meeting, I see her in the meeting.
Mm-hmm.
So usually when YouTube is encouraging us to do something, she'll encourage y'all to do something as well in her
Right.
private.
Because I remember she did the YouTube Shorts challenge, and you was doing shorts and stuff, and I was still trying to learn how to do them and stuff. I'm like, okay, how long? How many seconds? How many this? How many that? And then you had got invited to a YouTube event, and I remember the video where you was showing her, like you was FaceTiming her, like, what do I wear? And she
And
was
that
kind of
was
giving you
really
pointers.
I inboxed her. I met her when the chat group. I forgot what they call that chat room where people used to go in the chat room and go live. It was a big popular thing in like 21.
I'm trying to
It
think
was
what
a
you're
different
saying.
platform. I can't remember the name of it.
Okay.
Chat. for the C. Anyways, I met her over there, Brittany, and learned a lot from her. Started
Hmm.
following her to this day, still learning and following her. Can't wait to work with her. I really want her to be my manager because she is
Yeah,
so awesome.
she
Like,
is.
she is so great. And
Yeah,
I call her for much as far as um advice or anything because she charges. You gotta pay
yeah,
her
yeah,
to question.
absolutely.
And I'm not gonna play with her like that, you know.
Yeah, yeah,
But for this, I'm like, okay, this one question I could ask what to wear. So let me
yeah.
just go ahead and her, hey Brittany, I'm invited to this YouTube event and it's a costume party, but I don't want to be too costumey and I don't want to be under costumey. Like, what should
Hmm.
and she immediately responded like, we could make a video about that.
That
Let's
is
collab.
so cool.
I could have cried. I'm like,
That
is
is
she
so
serious?
cool. And she was so helpful. You was asking questions. She was like, "Yeah, put that with that. Do you have X, Y, and Z?" I was like, "That is so cool." I love humble people like that. Like she has a lot going on with the Dr. Fashion. She has this, that, but she's so humble. It seemed like,
Stayed and all of this, and she made time to do that for me. So I was very much appreciative, and
yeah.
I cried at the event.
Did you?
I know I I'm a cry. I cry right now. It still hurts.
Please put out cry right now.
I'm just thinking about all the good because you go through so much and then you watch yourself. It's like you watching yourself do the things you was praying to do. And it's like,
Yeah,
girl, you really are doing this. You are
yeah.
here. You're there.
Manifested.
Yay.
Hmm.
Especially if you have good in your heart and you mean well and you really trying hard and it happens, it just feels 10 times better.
Right. Yeah. And
It
like you
was
said, you like I worked hard to not be in public housing and all that other stuff. And now you can say this is where I am. So when our baby come, this is where our baby's coming to. Our home. We don't have to
exactly.
travel and go nowhere else, another hotel or what I'm saying, which is good.
We didn't even I got pregnant after the YouTube event, mind you.
Oh, okay.
By the time December came, I was over a month. And the YouTube event was October 26th.
Right.
My cycle in November. Didn't pay
Hmm.
it in I was sick in December. I'm like, I'm working hard. I'm out here hustling this money all day. Obviously, I'm sick. I'm stressing. But then by the end of December, I'm like, let me take a pregnancy test, just in case. I like to nourish my babies early. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not in my cycle. I'm sick. So we didn't expect things to happen like that. We were
Hmm.
planning before, but we had stopped once we realized, okay, we might have to move into a hotel. But that's just how things work sometimes. It pushed us even harder. And I was just
Hmm.
praying to have a home for her by 9 months. And I'm
Absolutely.
just, I'm very much grateful for that.
Yeah. They said have faith the size of a mustard seed.
Oh,
And
yes.
that's what we got to do.
Oh, yes.
That is
Yep.
something. Like you said, she
And
could
he
come
said, "Ask,
home.
he shall receive too.
Yeah,
You got
absolutely.
to tell God what you want.
Yeah.
And he going to figure it out. He going to give it to you.
Hmm. I always write stuff down. I'll be writing it down. I'll be putting it, I have a box where I put prayers in,
And,
like asking God for and be specific about it. Like this is what I'm praying for, this is what I'm asking for. I'm being specific. And that way I can know that it is God
yep.
because I'm like, God, I remember asking you for this.
Yep.
It is so important. But that's something how with you being on YouTube and being a content creator and then going through your journey and sharing some of your story and stuff, like you said, you never know how many people it will impact or help. Whether they comment on it or say anything or
Right.
whatever the case may be. The fact that they are watching your journey through YouTube, you know.
Because I've had people say, I watch all the time. I don't comment, or hey, girl, I'm gonna comment today and let you know I'm watching you and stuff like
Hmm.
that. It's good to know because I truly do want to help from whether it's parenting, because parenting is hard.
Hmm.
People see me with multiple kids and they always wonder how. They see my kids with all this hair on their head. How you
Hmm.
yeah, how you cooking the food, how you getting up every day, how you smiling. Is that real? Is that fake? People
Hmm.
want
They're
to
like,
know.
I got to make it happen.
And people used
Hmm.
to ask these things before I made my channel when I just had two kids and going through what I was going through with my oldest daughter dad. They were
Hmm.
inbox, girl, how you doing this? How is this possible? I could barely deal with this and that. So
Hmm.
I kept thinking and hearing that so much like, okay, it must be something more deeper than just sewing and eating some seafood that I
Yeah.
could do. Because I have that in my heart to be that person. And I do have my degree in psychology. I wanted to
Hmm.
be a counselor. So I'm like, yeah, it's some deeper stuff God want me to put out here with my channel.
Hmm. Absolutely. And then when the girls are there and stuff, they just natural. They just doing what they need to do. They like you be trying to cook, they be in the way. You be like, yes, Leo. Like what you want? Like I be over
Yeah,
here cracking up. That's the
yeah.
other day when you did a reel and you was sitting in the truck and you said something about these kids something, and then she kept saying mommy mommy, and you was like what, and then look back and she was doing like the heart or whatever, like
Doing her own thing for the video. They all their own main character. My other one, she making her hair in the camera. She like her wearing her hair like that now. And then the middle girl, she always want to pick with the oldest girl. So and it's good to know them. I'm good to know them every birthday.
yeah,
Every birthday, somebody new.
yeah.
I like every birthday, there's somebody brand new personalities coming in, mixing in with the old them. I'm grieving them from being babies to big girls.
Uh-huh.
A lot of work, and that's another reason why I was moving slow too with my YouTube journey in the beginning. Because I'm like, no, I gotta be a real mom. I can't just be out here. Here, y'all do this. Here, do that. We
Yeah,
gonna buy this, that, and then I miss out on raising y'all.
yeah,
Cause the life so
absolutely.
the world is crazy.
Oh, it is,
The
it
world,
definitely is.
and I can't have y'all these great dancers and great unboxers. Y'all eating
Yeah.
crawfish and your personality and your character is lacking.
Hmm.
Oh no, I couldn't do
Yeah.
it. I would rather not be monetized than sit here with three kids that I
I'm
don't
telling.
know, that don't know me, and that don't know
Right.
how to navigate
Right.
school.
You're like, it ain't even worth all that.
It's
So are they excited about the baby coming? How are they feeling about the new little one?
they beg for this baby for the
Really? You,
they want a new baby as soon as Shamari was.
so look what's gonna have to happen, P. You're gonna have to do a video about it, okay? There was this video I
Oh,
seen where was it a video or something? But the sister was asking for a brother or a sibling or something, right? And so
uh-huh.
the baby was crying, and the mom was handing the baby to the older sister, right? And so she was like, "Mama, she's crying, she's crying." She said, "Oh, you want a little sister? You want another sibling? Here you go." And so the mama gave the baby to her, gave the diaper to her, the wipes, and she walked away. And the daughter is sitting there like, what am I supposed to do? Like you asked for this? Now here, we're gonna let you take over. And it was really like a funny little thing because they put in their hashtag funny.
Yeah,
But she was like, Mama, some, and the baby's crying and she's going crazy and stuff. And so she literally took the baby over there, gave it to the daughter, and she's like, you wanted a sibling? You got it. Here's the diapers, here's the wipes, changer, I'll see you later. And they left. So you're gonna have to do a video when little mama get here and they gonna be like, talk about mommy, mommy, we want a sibling, and you be like, here you go.
I got somebody follow on Instagram. She was showing how her baby just came home, and she got to put a schedule and a timer on her phone for holding the baby because both of the siblings want to hold the baby so much. And I'm like,
Really?
that's the is yeah.
That's
I know they're gonna be,
funny.
but I
But you know
could
what?
definitely make that.
Yeah, you definitely got to make that video. You got to do something like be creative and stuff, and have all three of the girls and
Yeah.
have the baby, and they, right. Even like a skit where they look at each other like, "What we supposed to do?" Like, no, y'all asked for, it. And then you and Sheldon be like leaving the house, close the door, like
I,
y'all want it, y'all got it. That would be so funny. But you know what? It's good that they wanted the baby and stuff. So it'd be because I always hear about the middle kid getting left out or the oldest one feeling this way. It's different siblings and stuff like that. So it's good that they want her that way. When she comes, it'll be more accepting. They'll be wanting to help, and do different things and stuff like that
yeah,
instead of like we got another sister coming. No, they're gonna be like
yeah.
that's my baby, fighting over whatever the case may be. But they'll be big sisters.
They, they kiss my belly. They rub my feet.
Oh,
They
good.
say baby, they talk to her. She knows when they're around. She moves.
Oh,
She reacts to them.
wow.
Yes.
Wow. That's so
Yep.
cool.
Already done bonded and everything. It's
Mm-hmm.
nice. Yep.
And people always talk about one lady was saying, I had a vendor event and it was the sorority AKA, and they was having all the kids come over. We had the drill team out there and some other like different things going on, but they had all the kids come over and get at least 10 books to start building like their bookcase and different things like that. And there was a lady out there that was pregnant and stuff, and she said she had her kids read to the baby while the baby was in the stomach and stuff. And then when she wound up giving birth and everything, they had books and stuff for each kid to like read to the baby and do different
Yep.
things. I said, you know what? That's really cool to help bond, build that bond with them and to read with them and touch them and get,
Yep.
connected with them. I thought that was really cool.
We did the same thing. I got a couple new books and I
Hmm.
gave everybody and said, here, this your book. When you ready, your time, you could read. And one night they went back and forth, back and forth, back. I said, okay, y'all, the baby tired. Y'all done put her to sleep.
She's sleepy.
She's sleepy. Oh my God. They'll come and you could press the belly and play music. And every now and again, the little one will say, I'm just checking on you. Here, put this
Oh,
on. Press the button and snuggle up the belly, the teddy bear by my belly, and leave. And you
that
keep
is
pressing the
so
music.
cool. I like
Yep, yep.
that.
It's good. It's real good to do to just get them, especially if they're not asking for a baby and you
Yeah.
are the, because sometimes kids are the only child, the only two, they don't
Hmm.
want a sibling. That does happen.
Yeah.
But to get them more into it, because you don't want to make them feel like you gotta be quiet. The baby coming.
Yeah,
Gotta
absolutely.
keep this clean because the baby come. Instead of making so many rules, you make more provisions of, oh, you can do this when the baby comes, and we
Hmm.
can. We will have to be a little more quiet. I think it's all about wording, how you
Yeah.
word things. You instead of making it like a scary situation, like make it something more inviting and fun.
Hmm.
Um, yeah,
I
for
like
the
that.
kids.
Yeah. And then, like you say, even if that like get on a schedule, like okay, well she's gonna be asleep between this time, so y'all can go to y'all's room, or something like that, or whatever. I like that. That's cool.
The
It's
lucky thing,
gonna be so exciting. What'd you
I'm
say?
so excited. Yeah, the lucky for me, they'll be just starting school when I have her.
Oh, good.
So when they come
Okay.
home, it'll be the most getting them to understand the night routine. But then they'll be going to sleep for school. So I'm like, that'll work out. In the
Yeah.
weekends, of course, on a Saturday and Sunday. But we'll get adjusted. We'll get
Yeah.
adjusted.
Absolutely. And now, when's your due date?
Yep. Did it glitch or something?
I think so. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you bake.
Okay. When's your due date?
August 13th.
Oh, so you right around the corner.
Yes.
Woo, Lord, you right there.
Yep. I'm not.
She looked
I'm
like she
going
ready
to
to come now.
tomorrow. That I'm about to tell you not. When I go tomorrow, I'm gonna ask some y'all shows. She not.
Right.
So,
Yes.
yeah.
I seen your video earlier where you was Sheldon had his hand on your stomach and then you was kind of laying there and stuff. I said, yeah, she look like she ready. Like she's
Oh,
coming soon.
I gotta delete it. They keep doing something with the music on that video. But yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Because I know they say you can't play. But you know what? Brittany was saying something about because I was telling her in the group where I said something about when I do my other page, I play the music and all this other stuff. But I was like, I don't know about playing music on YouTube when I go live. And she said there is like free YouTube music that you can play that won't shut, get your channel shut down or something like that.
Yeah. And even
Mm-hmm.
sometimes it'll act up and like tell you you can't use it, but it's supposed to be used. YouTube's still working out some things, some kinks.
Yeah. Uh-huh. To make it happen. Well,
Yeah.
I am so glad that we were able to do our live. We was working out the kinks as well. So maybe
Right.
next time, look, next time we do our live after the baby and all that other stuff, then we'll know how to do it and stuff because I think it was really cool. I was like, I want to try to see, how it works, recording vertically and then going on with another because I've never done it before. So this is my first time. So
Oh,
yeah, and what
yeah.
I'll do is I'll share. I think I can share it on my page or something like that.
Yeah.
But
So
um,
like when it goes off, it'll come on yours. It shouldn't be that way. I
right,
don't. It shouldn't be that way, but maybe that's how it'll be. Maybe it'll be different next time. But yeah,
yeah. But we tried and it worked. I was like, no, we ain't
yeah.
about to let this stop us. We about to keep on going. I'll be like, y'all come on over to P's page and watch our video and stuff because we're gonna make it happen tonight.
Yeah, yes.
We'll finish cooking dinner. It looks amazing. It looks amazing and it looks good.
Yeah, it's done. Everything. I just cut the pot off, cut the
Uh-huh.
oven off. My
So you
tea
got
ready
the
to
fish
die. I
up
got.
there?
Let me show you.
I'm about to say I want a
I
sneak
got.
peek. Because that cabbage was looking good.
Hold up.
Okay.
I didn't put too much seasoning on the
That looks
fish,
good.
and the
Yes.
cabbage down, and
Yes.
rice from last night that I just need to put in a bowl and warm up. So we're
Uh-huh.
gonna use some leftover rice, and we about to eat and chill and relax.
Good. And enjoy y'all's evening with kid free.
We're kid free. It's been a long time. Oh my god! Honestly, I've been gone every other weekend this summer too, so
Oh,
that felt
really?
good because we haven't had it like that ever,
Right. Yeah.
ever. But this weekend
Hey,
they've been gone since. Oh
Shonda.
look,
How you doing?
all right, all right.
That is so cool. I'm glad y'all got y'all some chill time and y'all can enjoy y'all's evening. So enjoy your dinner. And it was really good collabing with you. Let's do it again and again and again. I love this. And I can't wait for little mama to get here so we can see her. Do like the celebrities do. Show her when you want to show her.
So,
What'd you say?
I just show her feet, show her
Yeah,
toes,
yeah,
and
yeah.
then we can
Show her feet, then show her hand in your hand.
right
Then eventually you like, I'll show my baby
the
when I'm
back.
ready to. Yeah, yeah. You already got it down.
Oh,
That is too funny. Well, thank you so I appreciate you, and I'm so grateful and glad that y'all are comfortable in your new home, regardless of the size. That's y'all's place, you know. So keep on grinding, keep on going, keep on popping out these videos, and just doing what you need to do in your own time and stuff. Because I joined your Facebook page off of me and you in convention, and so
I,
I just keep on going and stuff. I'm like, keep going because you're inspiring me. So don't stop.
well, enjoy your night. Go
All
ahead and
right.
get your things.
Right. Look, I'm about to go in here and refill my drink.
What you sipping on? What
I
you
got some vodka and cranberry juice.
I know
No, no,
that's
this is
right.
no vodka and orange juice. I had cranberry earlier.
Oh,
So vodka and orange juice. Look, I was gonna do
I,
a BK video. I got my BK stuff over here. I was gonna
oh,
do a boss video, but I'll probably do it
okay.
tomorrow.
Right.
Well, thank you everybody for watching us and joining us
Yeah,
and everything. We appreciate y'all.
I'm gonna
Well,
make some shorts and I'm gonna tag
okay,
you.
okay, yeah, definitely tag me.
Yep.
Okay, well,
All
have a good night, P.
right. See you later.
Okay, bye bye.
Bye.